Hello, welcome back to Realms of Forgotten Worlds video tutorials. I'm your host Albert Taylor, and I would like to welcome you to this new video. It's not really a tutorial, but a sneak peek into what I've been doing for the time I've been absent from Facebook and doing videos. I'd like to show you a few things about the 3D project, if you're probably wondering about that, if you've seen that. That was the last post I left there on Facebook, and really excited to show everybody what this is all about. And well, as you could probably see here, I've opened the window a little bit more and I have the date of the project. I really didn't want to give that away. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of strange. It looks kind of strange to see December 3rd, 2013 on there. Yeah, it's been quite a while. Actually, I'll probably explain that now. It took a whole year to learn this program. Actually, the original idea wasn't really to produce a physical book of the story, but a 3D version. But as fate would have it, I took the quick route. I did the physical book, and well, that's done already. This isn't finished yet though, and well, it's almost finished. So I'm gonna give a sneak peek into what that's all about. All right, so here we are. This is well, I skipped a couple of things there. Probably not interesting for very long video. So basically this is it. The people I've already I've shown this to say, wow, you're gonna be pretty successful with this project. Well, I really hope so. Hope a lot of people are still into the interactive science fiction. We should be. It's pretty close to what is gaming, really. I know there's a lot of gamers out there watching this, so I hope you appreciate this. Right? Alright, so judging by the data, you can see I've put a lot of work into this. Alright, so see here, this is a basic Unity layout. Alright, so we have the basic controls here. I had to learn JavaScript, animation, and a whole lot of other things to do this, so I'll leave out all of that boring stuff. That's basically, you have to be like, well, this is a game engine, so you have to be really into gaming. Even to make this, you have to know the controls and everything. So, well, fortunately, I'm a gamer, so I like this kind of stuff. All right, so let's see the first part. Most people are going to run into, hopefully, when they purchase this book, the 3D book. Okay, so here's the title of the book, Realms of Forgotten Worlds. All right, that's pretty cool, right? All right, get the animation going here. It's a few scripts actually to get this going. All right, here's a texture. It took me about 2 days to do. All right, don't judge me on that. So here's the first part here. I'll probably take this part out here, simple version. It's not really that simple, really. Okay, so that's probably going to be out there with the final version of this. Okay, so we got basic menu. All right, this has a whole bunch of animation, JavaScript too, but we'll skip that for now. Most people just go straight to here, start story, right? If you're new to if you just got this, then click there, and it should take us straight to chapter 1. All right, so here, so if you like gaming, this is it right here. What every gamer is into. So you see the graphics, animations, everything, and tried to make it simple, not too complicated, kind of like in the middle. So I won't be too pressing on your graphics. So these little things here, right here, that's how you skip everything, go straight to the text. So I know there's people like that. You just run into this, boom, and you choose your chapter here. See, go after missile silo, follow coordinates, sacrifice ship. You just run into it, and there you go. Now, who can say that this isn't cool? This took, I won't tell you how long it took to develop this right here, but this is basically my text holder. Alright, so here's the first page. Alright, took me some time to measure out this, get it universal for all screens. Well, my main screen isn't that big, so it should be more or less compatible. You see here the first page. Alright, but this isn't really the first part of the book, so yeah, just go back to the menu, restart, and to restart us back to where we started in the beginning. Alright, so let's go through here, kind of show off kind of my hologram skills here. These are all textures here. You have to be pretty good in Adobe Photoshop. Well, you really don't have to, but if you want to be really professional like I did here, I didn't want people to get to the first part of this book and say, no, this is just like somebody just doing this off the fly and they didn't do a really good job. So I really took a lot of time to try to do us all professional. Alright, so there's a lot of effort into all of these things. It's a texture, it's a 3D hollow texture. Just give the sci-fi space type effect. You see the 3D environment. Alright, well, the whole idea is to get people. I've heard there's not too many people reading these days. So it's kind of an effort to get those people from gaming into reading again. I hope this works. Alright, so you have the video here. It's really draining on the video card. It was kind of middle, not too much, not too little. Alright, now we're in our first chapter here. Knowledge from the past. A lot of people have heard the audio version on YouTube. Haven't really appreciated it. Haven't got one good comment about that. That's because I have I got this program to do the reading for me, but it's just a little too mechanical, I think. It's one of the upper end ones, the program, but I really don't like my voice, so I got that. I'll probably redo that video sometime in the future. But first, you'll see the 3D version. Okay, so this is pretty much the idea. Go from one chapter to the other. Alright, page 1 to 2. Go here to 3. Alright. I did all this to keep the graphics up. This could be really draining on a computer. So everything's kind of like separated. So maybe even by the time this is finished, some people will be able to see this on their cell phones. Maybe. When I started this, that pretty much wasn't possible, but maybe here in less than a year, maybe that would be possible. Okay, see, it goes from page to page until the chapter ends. It doesn't really correspond to the book because these are like shorter pages, so you can get everything on your screen. So you have to go look up really up here and look down there and get tired of the first chapter and turn everything off. So it's just designed to get everything on the screen, so you don't have to be looking around and following the text like that. Alright, so you got the kind of idea. You got the 3D environment here, so you kids don't get bored. Maybe you can get your kids to read. Alright, you see here the 3D environment. I really didn't want to put any enemies here shooting at the character. Thought that would be really frustrating for some people who just want to read. If you have to restart every time you get trapped by an enemy and shot to death. Alright, but basically it's a 3D environment. It's like a game. You go from page to page and you read the story, and the environment eventually changes just a bit here and there. Yeah, oh, excuse me for the voice, I just got over a cold, so it probably wouldn't be a good time to dictate a story right now, but for the video it should be fine, I think. You see here, it changed the environment. I try to do this often so it doesn't get very boring. So the textures change, the environment change. Sometimes there's clouds, sometimes there's ice and stuff like that. Probably break down the video and show that a little bit more in depth. But pretty much this is the idea. For all the family members, everybody wondering why I've been quiet for these almost a month. Well, I'm just kind of trying to finish this project. But I have to go register this again, since this is a video game type, not just a simple book. You know, probably have to do that. Get a new ISBN code and all that. But that's probably the time now to get a sneak peek into the book. Alright. As you see, you have to do some reading. It's not just a game, which is pretty much what it's supposed to be about. Okay, now we get into one of the areas here when the kids say, no, I'm tired of reading. Okay, well look, yeah, there's some animation. Yeah, that's great. You could kind of reach some dead ends here, but not too many complex ones. You just go into a room like this, say, oh, there's no way out. Okay, I see some water and stuff. That's cool. Okay, and come over here and, oh, that's the way out. Click on that, and you just keep on reading. Alright, well, how about that? If the other videos didn't get your attention, maybe this one will. And as always, leave your comments below. Tell me how great this looks, how successful it would be. That would be great. Keep my motivation up there. But if anybody's asking, this should be ready in maybe, let's say 2-3 months maybe. I just have to check out the coding and everything. Sometimes things go a little wiry when you build the program, and the things don't always turn out right. Animations usually stay the same, but yeah, the Java code and all that, sometimes there's conflicts and stuff like that. Get some errors and you have to go back in and fix things and fine-tune things. But basically that's the idea, is to get everything working and get the final product. Hopefully this they get the younger generation's attention off of their cell phones and back into reading like we used to do for fun when we were kids. Alright, well, this is actually something I wanted to show you. So if you've seen the previous videos, you know that this book is special because it has decisions. So you can go in and decide what you want to do. Okay, that's one of the main features of this book, is one of the main attractions. So you see here, this area here, this is called the decision area on the scenes that I made. Okay, so you can go here, follow coordinates, and go after missile silo. In previous videos you probably saw this. You can actually do this in the program on the EPUB. You go in and click and you go straight to the chapter. Here you just go to a door. Not really a simple click, but go in here, go in the door, wait for it to close, and then we go a little further and you transport it into the text. Okay, so this is the decision we made. Go to the missile silo, go after missile silo, then you read this, see where that takes you. Alright, so if you're following me from my previous video, you know that doesn't go very well. Alright, this is pretty cool here. Okay, since this is a story within a story, yeah, it's a little not complicated. It's just a little bit over over what is normal, I guess. Alright, so we can see salvage memory reconstruction. That's basically saying that, alright, I like where I'm going, I just want to restart because I chose badly. You just go back into the same scene here and repeat. We say, I made a few decisions, things really didn't turn out well. I don't want to do this thing again, I want to go back a few. You abort memory reconstruction. And that would take you to abort memory construction. Go here. You can see here some animation about to get compacted by the trash. Yes, we are. Alright, it's actually fun to lose sometimes, isn't it? Okay, we got the water and stuff, and then boom, out of here. Alright, this is where we change scenes. You can go to different worlds and stuff like that, which I thought would be really, really cool. Alright, so we go here. Actually, those of you wondering, here is actually a bigger scene. We gotta turn this off here. Stats, that shows me my frames per second, all that technical stuff. Here you can see there's a menu, a little red dot that turns red when we're close to our objective. Alright, just to help things out there if you get too far away from your objective. Yeah, sometimes it's useful, sometimes it's not. It's a nice detail anyway. Okay, so we get here. This was a little heavy on graphics, so I took it down a bit. This is really cool because you can choose the area where you're at in the book. Okay, you just yeah, just like turning the pages, really. Kind of like the EPUB too, where you just click, I want to go to the dark blue area. Okay, that's named here. Go into here. Alright, you go to this area here. Alright, well, I mentioned the ice part, right? So here's the ice. Alright, so you find the area when you want to go. And that was not in the scene. Okay. Okay, that part's not really finished yet. That's the special part where I have to go back and do that again. Okay, but you can always go back, restart, and restart the level. Okay, you see there? So it's basically just the same as the EPUB, just a lot more fun, more graphics, animations, stuff like that. Should have a little bit of sound there as well. So many people for these kind of projects, they have 3 people working on it. Here you can imagine it's just me. I'm the technical support, the audio, the animation, the scripting is me, and me again, and down the road. Okay. Now, of course, I have help from my wife, but she left me all the hard stuff here. All right. Okay, so that's the idea of the book, a 3D book anyway. Now, it should be ready in about 3 months, hopefully. Yeah, just fine tune everything. I'm gonna investigate if I have to go back and re-register this, since it's like a video game. Not very sure about that. If anybody has any information about that, please send that to me. Probably save me a trip. And yeah, really hope you liked the video. Comment below, and if you really like the channel, you can subscribe or just put a like in there. Something like that would be really nice. Okay, so hope to see you next time on the next video, and thank you.